I still remember the exact words, the tension in the room, her voice sharp and trembling, and the look in her eyes that made my heart sink. I had never expected our argument to end like that. I didn't argue back. I simply packed a bag and left, trying to hold back the tears. That day felt like the end of everything I had built with her over 10 years. The first few weeks after leaving were unbearable. I moved into a small apartment on the outskirts of the city and tried to keep busy with work. But every night, memories of her laughter, her complaints, even her stubbornness haunted me. I couldn't understand why she had suddenly asked me to leave. I tried reaching out once or twice, cautiously over the phone, but she didn't pick up. Each unanswered call felt like another piece of me breaking. I started doubting myself, replaying every conversation, every fight, trying to pinpoint the moment I went wrong. It became an obsession. Then one rainy evening, I got a call from her number. My heart raced, hoping it wasn't just a wrong number. Her voice, soft and unsteady, said, "Can we talk?" I agreed, and we met at the small cafe where we had our first date. She looked different, worn out, almost fragile, but the moment she smiled at me, it felt like no time had passed at all. She confessed that she had been scared. Scared of how distant we had become, scared of confronting her own feelings. She admitted that she had been spending time with someone else, someone who wasn't right for her, and in her panic she told me to leave. Hearing this shattered me, but it also made sense. Her honesty, though painful, felt like a small lifeline. Over the next few weeks, we talked endlessly. We talked about our fears, our mistakes, and the walls we had built between us. Slowly, we began rebuilding the trust that had crumbled. It wasn't easy. There were tears, arguments, and moments of doubt, but there was also laughter and memories that reminded us why we had fallen in love in the first place. One evening, as we sat watching the sunset, she held my hand and whispered, "I was wrong to push you away." "I don't want to lose you again." I squeezed her hand, feeling the weight of those words. In that moment, I realized that sometimes love isn't about perfection. It's about choosing each other, even after mistakes. 6 months after she told me to leave, we weren't the same couple we had been. We were stronger, more honest, and more willing to fight for each other. And though the pain of the past lingered, it became a reminder of how fragile and precious love can be when it's truly meant to last.